Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do a quick little, hopefully quick and little, I feel like I say that every video. This is, I've been doing a couple different hauls lately, quite a few actually, and this is like the stuff that didn't really fall into any of the other hauls. I have basically Urban Outfitters and American Eagle, and then two like merch pieces from Karrie Locher. I used to say Locher, but I think it's Locher on Instagram. If y'all know her, if you're a mom, you should definitely follow her. I kind of love her. So I got a couple of her merch pieces that I ordered literally like months and months ago, and they finally just came in. So it's mostly American Eagle and Urban Outfitters, and then two random like merch pieces I figured I would show you. And of course this will be a try on haul per usual, so I will insert some clips of me wearing everything just so you guys can see kind of how it fits, how it looks. I also like just finished a workout, so I mean I think my makeup held up like decently well, hopefully, so don't mind. I feel like I don't usually go on camera with like my little bun situation, but I'm very excited to show y'all all these goodies. So of course they will be linked down below, so definitely check out the description box to check out any of the links. And without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing actually that I got from Urban Outfitters that I don't have here because I think it's on like pre-order is the Stanley Quencher bottle. I'll put a little picture right here of the one that I got. I don't know, I'm hoping that they're like still in stock since it was like a pre-order situation, so I ended up getting just like the kind of like tan nude kind of color, which is the one I originally wanted. So that's on pre-order, so of course like I said I'll have that linked. I know those are like impossible to get your hands on, and honestly I mostly just got it because I like need to see what the hype is about this like super expensive big hyped up water bottle. So when I get that in, I'll probably put it in like a vlog or something and we'll see what the hype is about. And then actually this bucket hat my mother-in-law had, and I was surprised because like I would never expect my mother-in-law to shop at Urban Outfitters, but I saw her with this bucket hat and I was like, oh my gosh, I love that. I love the color. It's kind of like almost the same color as like the Stanley cup. I feel like almost like a nudish pink rosy kind of color. It has like a little patch on it and then like a little snap pocket, which I think is funny. And I love the color on like the little grommets right here. And then it's just kind of like your standard bucket hat, but it has this really cool, oh my gosh, there's a piece of hair on it. It's got this really cool, like pretty little, you know, kind of like lanyard or whatever to either strap it to your head or wear it over your neck or whatever. I just think it's so pretty and like different than like just your standard bucket hat. And this is definitely more of like kind of a waterproof sort of material, kind of like a nylon, I would guess. So it's not necessarily like a stylish bucket hat. I mean, I think it's cute, but I think it's more functional for like when we go kayaking and hiking and things like that. I love this, and they do have it in a couple of different colors as well. And then I guess since we're talking kind of like about accessories, I'll just do this next item as well. This is from BDG, which is like one of my favorite brands I've recently discovered on Urban Outfitters. And this is like a super tiny little crossbody, or I guess it doesn't have to be crossbody. You can remove the strap, little like pocketbook purse sort of thing. I just think it's kind of cute and fun and different. It's kind of like a canvas sort of material, but I loved these two colors, like this mustard and this like peachy like watermelon pink. I like the details on the side and the little patch, and it's not like very big. Let me put my phone in it so you can kind of like get an idea. It's not like very big, like you can't fit much in it, but it's also not like super tiny. Like you can definitely fit, you know, your phone, your wallet, keys, like quite a bit of stuff in here as well. So that's what I kind of like about it. It's sort of like super tiny, but also not so small that it's not like functional, you know. And I just love stuff like this, especially if I have like the diaper bag or I'm just like running in somewhere with the baby. I never want like a huge bag because I just can't make that work, whether I'm like pushing him in the stroller or carrying him or whatever. I need something that just fits the essentials essentially. So like my phone, my wallet, my keys, like that's basically all I need. So this is perfect. I could have the diaper bag on me if I need to, but if I just want to like run in somewhere and I don't need the whole diaper bag, this is the perfect little thing to just carry my essentials, throw over my shoulder, and like be in and be out. So I love it, and I think the colors are so fun and like kind of different and summery. I'm obsessed with that, and they have a ton of colors in this. I think they have solid colors as well, but I thought this color combo was so nice. And then a couple clothing pieces. Actually, Urban Outfitters is having like a big sale right now, and I'm kind of tempted to place another order, even though I've done like probably like 4 or 5 orders from there in the last couple of months. I kind of like can't get enough. But again, this is from the BDG brand, which like I said, I've been loving. This is in a size small, and this is just kind of like a, it's honestly just like a cropped, kind of like not super chunky sweater, but definitely like kind of a chunky knit sort of sweater in this really pretty yellow. It's definitely pretty cropped, as you can tell, and it has kind of like a little high-low sort of slit situation on the side, and it is sort of like a Henley style as well. I just thought this color was really pretty. I just love like a good cropped sweater with like high-waisted jeans in the winter and fall. Like I just feel like that's kind of a classic easy look, and this is just a totally different like shade than I have in my collection, but it's really nice quality. Like it's very thick, it's warm, it's really nice. Like it's also soft. It's not like a super like scratchy material. So obviously I will not be wearing this right now, but it is really pretty, and I really like the Henley style. It's also nursing friendly, which is what I need. And then actually this shirt I ordered in my like very first order that I did a couple weeks back, and it like went out of stock, but then it came back in stock, so I finally snagged it. This is from the Project Social Tee at Urban Outfitters, and this is actually marketed as like a t-shirt dress, but you will see in the try on this is not a dress, at least not on me. I'm pretty tall. I'm like 5'9", so I don't know if maybe like I'm just too tall for this, but for me this is just basically like an oversized, on the longer side, sort of like a bike short sort of t-shirt. Like that's kind of how it fits on me. But I love this like camel color, and I really liked the like tiger design on it. I feel like it's very like Urban Outfitters. I feel like it just kind of screams Urban Outfitters. It's really simple and basic. It's not like the softest shirt in the world or anything like that, but I really loved the shade and the design on it, and I feel like with just like some black bike shorts and like black kind of like chunky sandals, it's just kind of a cute like simple casual everyday look, and I feel like I can never have enough oversized t-shirts in my life. And then if you've watched any of my other Urban Outfitters hauls, I am so in love with these BDG flannels. I've literally ordered so many at this point. Like I literally think this is probably like my 6th one or something. So I got the only shade or like the only color pattern that I didn't have last time, and it's just this really pretty like navy blue with white. It's pretty simple, honestly. Like the other ones I have I feel like are a little bit more colorful and different. This is kind of like more of a standard sort of pattern, but they do all have the front pocket, and BDG always has the little like red stripes as their logo. I love how these fit. Like I'm literally getting rid of all my other flannels and replacing them with just these from Urban Outfitters because I love how they fit. They're not actually like a flannel material, so I probably shouldn't call them flannels. They're more like plaid because they're kind of more of like a linen-y, kind of like a lightweight material. They're not like a brushed or like a super warm material like flannels typically are, but they are just so flattering. Y'all will see in the try on kind of like how they lay. They sort of have like this, I explained this in the last video, they have like this little gusset underneath the arm. I'm not sure with this pattern specifically how easy it will be to show, but they kind of have like a little gusset in between the front and the back, and you can kind of see that strip right there. So the back is a little longer than the front, but they're also separated, which is like such a huge like design characteristic that I love because it allows it to be like oversized and like very like relaxed and flowy fitting without being boxy and like unflattering. So even though these are big, they lay really nicely. They're very flowy. They're just like very flattering whether you want to wear them buttoned or unbuttoned and kind of like layer them. They look so good no matter what. Like they're just so flattering. They're the perfect amount of oversize. I have smalls and I have mediums. I think if I had to choose, like on this one I got another medium, but if like they only had smalls I would have got that too. There's not like a huge size difference, but I do like how the mediums fit a little better in terms of like their oversizedness and like the flowiness of them. And then I think the last thing from Urban Outfitters is also from the BDG brand. I just love them so much. I actually hauled a different color of this in my last haul. It was like a light blue and I love it so much, so I got the dark gray. Again, this is kind of like a cropped sweater, but this is, you can probably even tell from looking at it, it's definitely a different material. It still is sort of like a woven sort of look, but it's much lighter weight. Like it's not as heavy. It's not like a warm fuzzy material like that yellow one is. It's almost more of like a terry cloth kind of feel. So this could totally work almost like all year round, like on a cooler like spring or summer day or like at night. I just think it's so flattering. It's again kind of like a cropped, well it's not, well it is like not crazy cropped, but it is definitely cropped. Again, it has kind of like that high-low slit sort of thing, and then also on the collar, but it sort of has, which I feel like it's very Free People, like very Urban Outfitters vibe, this sort of like exposed seam sort of look that goes all the way down. And it's also kind of like a dolman sleeve. I think you can tell as well with like the drop shoulder and the really wide sleeve that sort of like gets more tapered. So again, it very much has like that very relaxed, like slouchy, casual sort of look that I love. It's just very flattering and so easy to style because it's just, you know, very kind of like simple and neutral and all of that. So I do have 2 colors in this now and I'm so excited. So now let's switch gears into American Eagle. These first 2 pieces are like not exciting at all, but I kind of realized all of the bike shorts I have are very athletic-y looking. Like they have a lot of seams, or they have like pockets, or they have like logos like Nike or something like that. So I realized I don't have any like more simple kind of like everyday bike shorts that I can wear, you know, know, with like oversized t-shirts and things like that, where I just want it to look kind of casual. I don't necessarily want it to look like workout shorts, but I want it to kind of fit and feel like workout shorts, because I feel like the compression and like the breathability of kind of like yoga material bike shorts is the most comfortable. So I found these at American Eagle, and or Aerie, I guess, technically, whatever. But I love them so much, and I think they're almost the exact same thing. They're just in different lengths. This is the Offline Goals bike short, and this is in the 7-inch inseam. So it's definitely like one of the longer lengths. I feel like 8-inch, maybe 9 is like the longest typically that bike shorts come. And I love these so much, but they don't have a seam down here. They're like seamless, basically. It almost just looks like they kind of just got like cut right at the bottom. So they don't have that overly like athletic-y type of look, like especially with a big t-shirt. They just look like regular, you know, simple bike shorts, but they have the legging, you know, stretch and compression and material and all of that. So it's like the perfect happy medium. So I got the longer pair for like bigger t-shirts and sweatshirts. And then I also got the 4-inch inseam pair for, you know, just wearing with like crop tops, where I don't want something like quite so long, but I still want to do like the bike short look where I don't need quite as much length, because I don't always love something super long unless I need it to be long for the top that I'm wearing. And these are both so comfortable. However, I did read the reviews and everyone said they run really small, so I did size up to a medium, which I'm typically a small, and these fit like a small. Like they fit so much tighter than I would have expected a medium to fit, because I'm always a small in everything in terms of like leggings and bike shorts at Aerie. Like everything I've ever purchased is a small. So the fact that these are mediums and they feel like a small, like if you're a true medium and you got these, you'd probably be like, oh my gosh, why are these so small? And I'm sure if I would have gotten a small, I don't even know if I would have been able to like get into them. I don't know what it is, but I'm so glad I read the reviews and I'm glad I sized up. So like 100% size up at least once in these, maybe even twice, because they are like very compressive and they are stretchy, but they're not like overly stretchy. They're like kind of a thicker material. So yeah, I would say definitely size up at least once in these. I don't really know what's going on with that, because that's definitely atypical for Aerie and American Eagle. And then I actually got another bathing suit. I hauled this bathing suit, just like a different, I think it's like the exact same one, but just a different print in my last American Eagle haul, and I love it so much. I've been wearing the crap out of it. So I got another color. That one was also leopard print, but this is like very different. It basically just looks like a cropped tank top. Like it doesn't really scream bathing suit, and the straps are adjustable, which I feel like is really great. But this does have padding on the inside, which is really nice, but you can remove it. So if you don't like that, you can definitely take it out. But I love this like nice nude leopard print. I think it's so pretty, and I love that it just looks like a sports bra or like a cropped tank top. So it's easy to throw on. It has good support and good coverage. You're not like having a ton of cleavage hanging out, especially with a baby. I'm not really trying to like have to worry about my bathing suit while I'm like carrying him around. And then these are the bottoms that come with it. They're definitely like a higher rise, which honestly is like my favorite thing ever. I'm so glad that high rise bathing suits are a thing, but it's like very high rise. Like it's almost that like super like high up, like almost where like your whole thigh up to like your belly button is at. Like they're the very high waisted, like a lot of thigh showing sort of style, which is not really my jam, but I do like these. I do find that they still are like flattering, and they're not overly cheeky. I mean, they're like a little cheeky. You can definitely see some cheek. They're not like full coverage. I'm comfortable in them, so I feel like they're fine. I love these so much. I just feel like this like neutral leopard is just so pretty. And then I've hauled these yoga pants before. I love them so much. Well, they're not even like yoga pants. I feel like they're more like lounge, almost like PJ pants, but they're the super flares with the ribbing on them. Y'all have seen me haul these before and wear them like a ton on Instagram, but they're a super flare. Like these are very, I hope you can tell, you'll see in the try on obviously, but these are very flared out, and they have a really pretty like ribbed material. And I love this brown color. Like how unique is this? It's almost like a purple kind of brown. I think it's such a pretty color, and these are so comfortable. I literally wear these all the time. I actually get a long in these. They do offer these in a long length, and I think maybe a short length too, which is really nice. They're definitely more of a sweatpant. Like they just have elastic up here. It's not like a legging sort of material with like a big compressive band. It's just an elastic. So these are definitely like lounge wear as opposed to something that you would like work out in, like my other flares are. My other flares from Aerie are like in a legging material, but they're like really kind of thick. They definitely would like keep you warm, and like they're kind of heavy. And I just feel like they're really well made, like a good quality. Like they're not gonna wear out or anything like that. I swear y'all, at this point I have like 6 pairs of flare pants and leggings. It's my favorite trend right now. And then these two shirts are the same listing, I'm pretty sure, and the same style, but they're actually quite different. I was kind of unsure about this shirt at first, but then I like styled it and I got so many compliments on it and I really, really like it. It almost kind of looks like a PJ shirt to me, but I wore it out and I thought it was so cute. I think they call this their like resort top or something like that. It's just like a simple button down. Like it has a collar and short sleeves and then it buttons down the middle, but it's got like so many different patterns, like on the sleeve, the shoulder, the front, and then you can kind of see it on the back as well. Like the top half is different than the back and the sleeves. There's like 3 different like floral prints on here. Even the collar is like a different print, which again is kind of what made me feel like this was maybe a little kind of weird, but I love it. It's so fun and different, very like spring and summer. I love that it's a button down because it is nursing friendly, which is super handy for me, but it's also nice that it's a button down because you can just layer with it. Like if you wanted to wear like an orange or green or blue or something like tank top underneath and then just throw this over top with a pair of shorts and some sandals, you could do that. But I wore it buttoned up and like tucked in, and that was really cute too. So it's kind of versatile, you can play with it, and I think it's just kind of fun and different. And I really don't have any short sleeve button downs honestly either. So this was like kind of a whole new thing for me. However, these run gigantic. I got a small and it's very, very big. I definitely probably would have gotten an extra small if I had known that. And I like the tag on here. I don't know if American Eagle is doing different tags or if maybe this is just like their summer tag, like their summer line, but I just thought that was a cute little thing I figured I would mention. This other shirt, like I said, is the same style, but it's like kind of completely different. It almost has like a different material too. This is kind of just like a linen, whereas this feels more of like a canvasy sort of linen material. And this one has such fun detailing. Look at the tag on this one. Again, it's like different than the other one, but very summery. So cute. This has like the same kind of style. It is like a short sleeve button down and it definitely runs very big, very boxy. That's what these are. They're kind of like oversized but also like in a boxy way. But I'm obsessed with this one. I mean, I love that it's just like a plain white because I feel like a nice simple white like button down is very timeless, especially for the summer with like a simple tank top, maybe a colorful tank top and like some simple shorts and then just like this layered over top. It's a very easy way to kind of style things in the summer where you want to be like layered but you don't want to be hot. This is such a fun, easy way to kind of like layer up your looks. But this one has the prettiest lace detailing all along the bottom, and then it also has a little lace cutout like kind of right in the middle of your back almost. I thought that was just like such a fun, different touch. For that reason, I feel like you can't really like tuck this in really because I mean that would just kind of probably feel weird and get kind of like bunchy, and I don't think that would be like the way to style this. I feel like this you either have to wear it buttoned and just kind of out or wear it, like I said, as like kind of a layering piece. But I feel like this detailing is just so girly and feminine and pretty, and it just kind of takes like a simple white button down like kind of up a notch and makes it like a little bit different. Again, I got this in a size small, probably would have preferred an extra small for sure. And then this dress is not like the best summer dress, but I mostly got it because it is nursing friendly and it's basically just a denim dress. Like this is actual denim. It doesn't just like look like a denim color. It like feels and smells like American Eagle jeans, but I think it's so cute. I honestly wasn't sure if I was gonna like it when I ordered it, but I just need nursing friendly dress options, so I decided to give it a try. And I'm loving things with collars right now. I feel like the button down trend and like the shackets, I just really love that. So this has that too. It has a collar and it buttons literally all the way down, like all the way down to the bottom, and they are functional, which is nice. But it's long sleeved, so it's not like super ideal for the southern summers, but I feel like I can obviously kind of like roll the sleeves up and make it work. And it's not like a super like thick denim. It's kind of like a thinner denim. I mean, it would still probably make me hot, but I feel like if I rolled the sleeves up and it wasn't like in the 90s, I could make it work, especially because I can unbutton the top and sort of have it be like a little breezy there. What I like about it is like the silhouette. It's almost like kind of skater or like peplum style where it's kind of straight all through the body, but then it kind of like, as you can see, it's a little bit pleated and it sort of like skirts out a little bit. So it's kind of swishy. It has pockets, which is amazing. I feel like you would kind of expect that since it's like a denim dress, but it has pockets, which is amazing. It has a very pretty like shape to it, which I really like, and it is like a comfortable denim. Like I do find this to be comfortable. It doesn't like squeeze on my arms. It doesn't like feel too tight or anything. It's a very kind of like flexible, it's not stretchy at all, but it's like a flexible denim, if that makes sense. I got a size small. I was a little afraid it would be too small, but it's totally perfect. It's very comfortable, and I think it's just so simple. You can like easily style this with like boots and like stockings in the winter, like little booties, pantyhose or whatever. That would be so cute. But then obviously in the summer with like the sleeves rolled up, maybe kind of unbuttoned with a little bralette and some sandals. I feel like this is very versatile and it's just kind of neutral because it's just a simple like blue jean color, but I think it's just like so cute. And then last but not least, from American Eagle, I got these sandals. I've been been loving the kind of chunkier like slide trend that we have going on lately. I've done a bunch of shoe hauls lately. I don't know which one is up or which ones are up yet, and I don't have any in like a white kind of cream color. And these are so pretty. They do have these in other colors as well, but I love the kind of like cushioned crossover sort of pattern. I mean, they're really simple other than that, and they're not like too thick or like platform or anything like that. They're just really simple and easy to wear. I feel like these can be super casual, like with a bathing suit. You can also wear these with like denim, like shorts or jeans and like a tank top. Like they can kind of be worn a lot of ways, like with sweatpants. They can be super casual, like super casual, but they can also be a little like cuter. So cute and really, really comfy. I did size up. I don't know if that was because my size was sold out or what. My feet are bigger ever since being pregnant. So when it comes to sandals, and especially like, I feel like sandals, not that they can't be too big, they can be, but I feel like it's hard because if you have a tiny bit of extra space in the front and the back, I feel like that's better. If anything, I'd rather my sandals be too big than too small and have my foot like hanging off of them. So I would say you could get your true size, but also if you want to be safe and size up, I think you'd be fine as well. And then last but not least, these are my merch pieces from Karrie Locher. I'll put her Instagram down below if y'all don't follow her. She just does like a lot of mom things, breastfeeding things. She's like a pediatric or like a NICU nurse. She just shares a lot of really great stuff, and I just love her. And her merch is really hard to get your hands on, but I snagged some on pre-order, which is why it took like 3 or 4 months to get here. But I got the Cool Mom sweatshirt, which is just the cutest, coolest thing ever. I love, this is very much her vibe, like this font, and this is just definitely her aesthetic. I love this smiley face and the font and like the flowy little logo, and then there's actually like a little lightning bolt on the sleeve right here. And this is very much like a terry cloth kind of material. This is not like a fleece or like a really warm cotton kind of material. So it's perfect for this time of year. Like I honestly am almost always in a sweatshirt, but in the summer, this is like something I could even like wear out of the house because I could just like pull the sleeves up and it's not like a super hot kind of material. However, I did get this in a large and it's like not very oversized. I kind of wanted it to be like really big. So this is not one of those things that runs big or like is purposely oversized. This is like a normal fitting sweatshirt. So if you want it to be kind of roomy, I would say size up like a lot, like as much as possible. I don't even know if these are available right now. I will link them either way. She's always doing restocks. I just don't know if it's like in stock right now or if it might still be on pre-order or what. I almost wish I would have got this in like an extra large or maybe even a 2XL if she had that available. But it is totally comfortable. It's definitely like bigger and a comfy looking fit. It's just not huge, and most of my sweatshirts are huge. So sometimes I feel like it is nice to get something that's not like overly gigantic, but I love the look of that and I love the material. This next one is very much like a breastfeeding like pride kind of shirt, so this is not going to be, you know, for everyone. It's again the same kind of like lightweight terry material, and actually you won't really be able to tell probably because it's so light, but her like name is on here. Like, it's not like another brand and then she just like had it screen printed. I mean, I'm sure it's like a brand of clothing, but she has like her own name on here rather than like the brand that makes this. So I thought that was really cool. Like she definitely kind of like went over the top in designing this stuff and making sure it was like very much hers. And this is pretty simple other than the little drive-through, what does it say, open late, open 24/7 little arrows. Obviously it's like right over your chest for breastfeeding. It's like a breastfeeding reference, obviously. That's literally all that's on here. I don't think, yeah, this doesn't have like anything on the wrist or anything like that. And this is like a cropped sort of style, but I kind of did things a little bit backwards in this order. I got this in a medium because I thought this was like a normal size like the other sweatshirt, and I wanted it to be, you know, fairly oversized and boxy. I feel like most things I wear I like to be like oversized and boxy, but this kind of already came oversized, so the medium's like a little too big and it really doesn't look cropped on me. It's kind of like a normal-ish length and it's definitely big, but I do like that about it because I can like tuck it in. It's not like a super cropped like right under my boobs or anything. It's a longer crop, so it's kind of nice. It can be tucked in, but I sort of wish I had gotten this in like a small or maybe even an extra small so it could have fit like a true like cropped sweatshirt, and then I wish I had gotten this in a way bigger size. So I kind of did things backwards, but it's totally fine. But I think this is so funny, especially because it's just very simple. Like there's literally nothing on here other than the little drive-through sign, so I feel like it kind of draws attention and you have to kind of like get the reference. Like you might not get it if you don't get it, if you know what I mean. But I think it's so funny and just kind of quirky, and I feel like while I'm breastfeeding I really want to like lean into it and get a couple things that are just very much like a breastfeeding proud. I think they're the same color, right? So that is actually everything for this haul. Kind of like a collective and kind of random, I know, but I love showing you guys like the new clothing and like accessory pieces that I'm getting in, and sometimes I don't have like enough from like one retailer to do a whole haul, so I feel like it kind of makes sense to just gather stuff from a few different places and just kind of do like a collective new new stuff that I've gotten type of haul, which is pretty much what this is. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Everything will be linked down below for y'all to check out. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to subscribe, we would love to have you. We have so much fun here. And until next time, I will see y'all in our next video. Bye, guys.